I know. Oh, welcome back.
Hi.
We're just
kitten talk over here.
Kitten talk with the kitties. Look who's back, our friend Marcy Bowling from Watching Over Whiskers. She didn't bring one, not two, not three, but 4 sweet little kitties who need forever homes, and they are the sweetest. That's why I've been like cuddling and snuggling and
I know, you've
kissing.
got 2 at one time.
I got 2.
You're a brave man.
Marcy, tell us about this little cute litter.
So these are our fancy car kitties. These guys are just too cute for words. You know, when we do TNR, which we talk about, trap, neuter, return, for community unsocialized feral cats, we often end up finding cute little litters of kittens, you know, that are there that are not feral. So we pulled this litter when they were small and newly weaned to raise them. And so they have been snuggled and cuddled and kissed. Mama got fixed and put back out where she wanted to be.
Okay, good.
And so these guys are Bugatti, Portia, Mercedes, and Maserati.
Maserati.
This is our fancy car kitties.
Fancy car kit. Look at that face.
Oh, sweet.
Isn't she pretty? And she's a bobtail. She has no little tail. Your little Maserati over there.
Oh.
She's too cute.
She doesn't have a tail?
Nope. Check her little butt. Her little bum view is kind of cute.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love a good boxers have nubs, and those are my dogs.
Yep.
So
It's too
love a little
cute.
nubby nub.
It's too cute. I know. And he's the only little boy in the whole litter.
Wow.
He says, I've had to live with the 3 girls and they're very high maintenance. He says, these fancy girls. Oh, Lord.
Look at those
Fancy
sweet little
cats.
faces. Oh my gosh.
Now-
and they are cuddle.
Now, will they need to be adopted as a foursome?
Pairs.
Pairs,
Any combination of 2 would be great because they all interchange who they love with. They snuggle, they purr, they cuddle. They're the usual, you know, cuddle puddle, you know, kittens like they are. So they adore one another. And
Yeah.
they just, you know, they're happier, they're better, they're more well adjusted, they're better cats. We've literally had 3 people reach out to us this week with problem cats that are 3 and 4 years old that are having issues in their house, you know, bathroom issues, behavior issues that they've had since they were single little kittens they adopted all by themselves. And they've had these issues for 1 to 2 years. And they're like frustrated and done. And I'm like, well, you know, they need a friend. That's the problem is they do so much better in pairs. That's why the Kitten Lady and Jackson Galaxy adopt all the ones they foster in pairs. That's why they promote that. It makes a big difference. You
And
know that.
Marcy reminds me of this every time because I did it incorrectly. I have 2 cats, but I did not get them together as babies. I should have done 2 cats at a time when I got my first cat, Fergie, but it was an accident. It was a little kitty under my friend's house, and then years later, it was a kitty in my friend's backyard.
Right, and that's what happens. But we try so hard to help people if there's not a litter to pair them close in age, and close in personality and gender to kind of make that yin and yang work, so that you have harmony in your home. Because you don't have harmony in your home if that kind of stuff's going on, and then nobody's happy, and then it gives cats or dogs, whichever, a bad name.
Bad name.
And
complex.
people think that all of them are like that, or that's what it is, and that's not the case.
Oh, so what's the process like to go through Watching Over Whiskers to get one of these adorable kitties? And I know you have a lot of kitties, and that's what's so sad is the pet population in this area is so depressing because there's so many animals that need homes.
So nationwide, you know, we're in a crisis. We talk about it all the time. This is one of the rolling effects from COVID. This is all these litters that are being born. And the biggest part of the crisis, I think, that's the most complicated, you guys, is the fact that with all the ones that were outside that were born and then all the breeding and the breeding and the breeding and the breeding, basically, you know, now we're seeing so much illness and so much sickness from all the inbreeding generationally, because we're in 2023, the end of 2023, really, from 2020. But you know what I'm saying? So when you think about all those that have just continued to breed and breed and breed and breed, not only are the numbers still really high, even though so many have passed away, so many of the little kittens have never made it from each litter, right, from being outside, it's still really high because the volume, like let's just say it was 5 million, so we're still at 2.5 million or whatever nationwide. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still so crazy, it doesn't make any sense. So we have an application on our website, and that's where we begin, because we want to learn about your family, your lifestyle, your other pets, your cat experience.
The time, the energy.
Right. Do you want kittens that are busy like these that want to go run and play? Do you want 2-year-olds that are really who you see is what you get, you know, like and meet that where you are? Are you a couch potato? Are you gone a lot? You know, what's your life?
Right.
And what's your cat experience? So that's what we do, and then we have private meetings and we set them up one-on-one so that everybody can get to know them and play and see who picks you. And that's a big part of what we do. And we sort of help guide you on their nutrition and everything so that the transition is as smooth as possible. Now, this weekend's meet and greet weekend, you know, because it's the 3rd Saturday. So we'll be at Pets Plus on Glenstone. We'll be at Petco on West Washita, and we'll be at WOW HQ in Southern Hills Shopping Center. And this whole month is Clear the Shelter Month, and so we have promotions and giveaways and fun things for adopters all month long. So we're trying really hard because we are caring for about 270 right now.
Oh, wow.
And so we need fosters funding, Forever Homes, and fabulous feline tiers at WOW HQ.
So guys, check that out, please. Thank you, Marcy.
Thanks
Go
for
get one of these
having-
babies. They're so
know.
For
sweet.
having us.
Maserati. All right, you guys, we'll be right back. Just take
baby.
another look.
Oh, I love them.
Baby.